Hi, I'm Catherine James from the Education and Training Foundation, and I work on leadership management and governance. And it's been a brilliant day, the end of our brilliant leadership summit, and throughout the day we have had this fantastic infographic produced. This represents the contribution of all our delegates throughout the day. And the reason why we've done this is because if we had produced a report, a Word document about the day, I don't know that many people would have bothered to read it, but this actually draws your attention to it and people look at it and they take different things away from it. We also wanted to actually experiment and demonstrate more inclusive ways of providing information. So this is a particularly good technique where you would use it for people who who have poor literacy or who don't read English, because you don't necessarily have to go from left to right. You can pick out the bits which really interest you. We also wanted to represent that graphic of a leadership pipeline. That's what the whole day was about. How do we get more people into our sector, talented people, and enabling them, nurturing them to fulfill their potential, so that they can become leaders, not necessarily leaders at the top of organisations, but leaders throughout their organisations. And so we developed this kind of image of the leadership pipeline, and this is what this is about. And the comments are all the sorts of things that people have said throughout the day. So I think some really interesting things in there. The shoes representing the fact that actually what we were saying is that to be a really good leader and to really understand and to build services that people want to be part of, it's really important to, if you like, step into their shoes and do the things that they have to do. So if you're working with learners, actually why not go and stand in enrolment queues, or why not sit in on classrooms, or etc., or use the canteens. We've also got the importance of listening. It's really important to listen to people, to hear what they have to say, to talk about their experiences. The importance of building sort of motivation and energy from the ground up by listening to people and making them feel valued and respected. One of the important things on there that sticks out for me is that thing that says there, be bold, be brave, be humble. That's what a lot of people were saying today. It's about living your values and the need to know that you can make mistakes, you learn from them, you move on, and knowing that actually you've still got to be bold and you've still got to be innovative. The other thing that came out of it, which was a real learning point for me, was despite all the challenges and despite the fact that we've got lots of challenges around public sector cuts and how difficult it can be when things go wrong, actually it's still a really exciting time. There's still so many opportunities, and that's what we've got to embrace. We've got to embrace the talent in the sector and realise that it's exciting and our future is ours to shape, and that's what we've tried to do. And what we want to do at the end is to have lots and lots of different types of distributive leadership, and people feeling empowered to lead, and that's what it's about.